Today we're going to bring you a small product review. This is from a company it looks like called Mr. Pulsar, and this is the Violent Fan. I love the name of that, the Violent Fan. In the box, you're going to see a carrying case as well as a USB-C charger, and inside the case, of course, is the Violent Fan. It also comes with a filter and an attachment on the back to turn this into like a really small vacuum. We didn't find much use for that particular part of this product, so we're not going to focus on that, but that does exist if you need to clean something really small in an interior or something like that. In our world, our professional environment for detailing, it didn't do anything. What does, though, is the blowing function of this. So it's a pretty simple tool. You've got a knob on the back that can adjust the fan speed. You also have a button. And then this sort of focuses the air, so it's really high pressure. That can be advantageous in, like, for us when we're cleaning for PPF before we install the film. If we want to blast some air out of an area like this, where the mirror is, or where the door handle, we usually pull door handles, but some trim and things like that. This product can be pretty useful for that. We've also found an interesting use for it, which is drying edges of PPF. So if you're an installer, you understand that an edge needs to be pretty well dry in order for it to stick. So if you're trying to wrap an edge or get it to hold on a really tight radius, the film needs to be pretty dry. Sometimes that can take hours for that to happen naturally. So if you need to force that situation, or if you just are somebody that likes to wrap your edges immediately, this tool can really come in handy. We're going to show you what that looks like on the hood of this Equinox. When we leave about a ½ inch hanging, we're going to rinse it out with our alcohol mixture, and then we're going to use this fan to dry it so that we can wrap quickly. It also helps, like I mentioned, in those tight radiuses. So like an area like this where we're trying to get it on a stealth conversion really, really tight, you need that to be dry, and then we need to hit that with a heat gun. So it helps to blow it out and then dry it.
That works pretty good.
You might be asking why use this instead of an air compressor. Many shops have air compressors, and that's true. And up to this point, we often use air compressors. The problem is, even though it's adjustable, often you use the same compressor for different things in the shop. You always have to be messing with the pressure so that you don't blast the film off of the car or something like that. The other thing is, unless you have a really sophisticated air system, which most detail shops don't, you're going to get some sort of oil kind of spitting out. There's like, the separator things that collect the water or the moisture in those lines, but they're never 100% perfect. And for the world of PPF, it has to be totally dry. If you get any type of oil or grease on the adhesive, it's never going to stick. So this thing comes in handy for that. It's obviously very portable and mobile. If you're somebody that does mobile installs at all or ever, you go to somebody's house to do it, you might not have your air compressor set up. This can help with that. So we think that this tool is not something you're going to use on every single car or every day, but it's something cool to have in your arsenal, and it's pretty powerful. Because it's so mobile, most of our guys work right out of their tool belts with their squeegees and everything, and this can actually fit in a pocket in a standard tool belt. So I thought that was pretty cool too. I think of events like Corvettes at Carlisle, where we have a lot of people doing installs outside and we don't have all the tools that we have in a shop. This could come in handy there. Time will tell how long it holds up, but I think that it has a use inside of our shop, and we wanted to share it with you.